pollution refers to contamination of water bodies like ponds, rivers, lakes, and oceans. It is caused when the harmful pollutants generated by human activity like industrialization, urban waste, and littering, etc. enter the water bodies and pollute them. Now there are the types of water pollution. First one is agricultural and nutrient pollution. Some of the wastewater and agricultural waste contains high level of nutrients, and the nutrient-rich contaminates the algae growth in the water bodies, making the water unfit for use. And for other purposes, the algae growth in the water use the oxygen content and making space for other organisms, resulting in their death. As you can see in the image, the nutrient-rich is with high level, and the algae growth is clearly visible in the water. Second one is sewage and wastewater. Sewage and wastewater from urban settlements is rich in soluble and non-soluble impurities like mercury, rotten food, plastic, chemicals, etc. When these pollutants enter the water, some of them float over the water while some sink at the bottom. The soluble impurities change the composition of water as well. This is the dangerous situation for all the living organisms in the water bodies. Third one is oxygen depletion. Any water body contains microorganisms including aerobic and anaerobic organisms. When the biodegradable waste and reach the water bodies and decays, some of the it encourages the microorganisms, consequently using more oxygen. In return the oxygen is depleted. As you can see in the image, there are some fishes which are dead because of the depleting of oxygen. Because of the depletion of oxygen, the fishes are dead and floating over the water. Causes of water pollution. First one is urban sewage. The sewage from urban settlements is usually treated with the chemicals before releasing in the water. It is mixed with the fresh water, and most of the time the water is not treated and is left into the water bodies. It is harmful. It contains harmful bacteria and pathogens, which is extremely harmful for the aquatic life and for humans as well. In the image, the sewage is being treated with chemicals before releasing in the water. Next is industrial waste. Large amount of toxic water waste is produced by the industry. This industrial waste includes pollutants like mercury, asbestos, lead, sulfur, and nitrogen. This is not only harmful for flora and fauna, but also render the water unfit to use. Due to absence of waste management system, most of the industries still dump the garbage in the natural water resources. Garbage dumping. Common household garbage contains wood, food, paper, rubber, aluminium, etc. When this garbage is directly dumped into the oceans and rivers, and rivers, and as they are directly dumped into the water bodies. It takes couples of years or centuries to degrade. In both cases, in both types, the water is polluted, and it is threatened the marine life as well as life of fauna and flora and fauna. Over the adjoining lands. Next is oil spills. Oil is not soluble in the water, and it is being lightly in the intensity, it floats over it, and though the oil spill issues have been reduced in the past decades, still some incidents happen of oil spill. For instance, in 2018, there were 137 oil spills in the United States, and out of 137, only 65 were reported as maximum potential spills. And releasing gallons of oil into the water. As you can see in the image, this is the oil which is floating over the water. Now let's see the effects of water pollution. Water can affect on the ecosystem health, plants and trees, animals' life cycle, weather and climate, and many more. The most immediate effect of water pollution is on the organisms that live in the water. Moreover, the surrounding plants, animals, and humans who use or consume the water for daily use, and uses of contaminated water which is polluted, that can cause some harmful serious diseases in humans like malaria, cholera, typhoid, and recently which is life-threatening. These are some images: pollution in Ganga River and pollution in Yamuna River. The conclusion of the water pollution is water pollution has become very serious serious issue which can concern the health of planet and its inhabitants. Water is a very important useful resource and much needed for drinking and other essential activities by humans and animals alike. If the water is already scarce, fresh water becoming contaminated, then the sources of water and the chance of life on the planet are considerably reduced. To save the life on the earth and to save the water, we need to clean the water and thank you.